What's up, Casselberry? You're listening to episode 166.
Yay!
Thank you to our special guest announcer today, Miss Gemma. We are honored to have you. We're back with the regular crew, Mr. Carlos, Miss Robin, Miss Aaliyah, and myself, Andy Searles. Welcome, guys. How are we?
Good.
Amazing.
The holiday season is upon us.
Yes.
Santa is preparing.
Yes.
Naughty or nice list, Carlos?
Me, I'm on the nice list.
Okay, and what is your justification for saying that?
For being on the nice list, it's mostly a process of elimination. It's that I'm not in the naughty list. So.
Okay, interesting. Aaliyah, naughty or nice list?
I'm going to have to go nice as well.
Really? You think highly of it? I'm just kidding. I agree.
Last year, I was on the naughty list, but I think I redeemed myself this year. So
Good. Miss Gemma, nice list or naughty list? What do you think?
Nice list.
Nice list. Why? I bet there's 1,000 reasons.
Good. Nice. I get A's on every single test.
That is a
Wow.
guaranteed
So
on the
I don't
nice
get-
list. That's awesome. I'm just glad that Santa doesn't give gifts based on our grades, because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't get much. Robin, what about you? Naughty list or nice list?
I cannot say anything without my lawyer present.
Okay. And the jury's still out on me as well. What are you most looking forward to about this holiday season?
I'm looking forward to the probably 20, 25 presents that Gemma's going to get me for Christmas.
Wow, Gemma, that's very generous
Yeah, she's a
of
very
you.
generous individual, and so
Wow,
I'm
what a
waiting for her to
giver.
get me some PS5 games. She's probably going to get me some Lego sets.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gemma.
So I'm super excited for that.
Can we give our requests to you, Miss Gemma, and then you just send them to Santa and get us the stuff?
I'm not doing that at all.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing to look forward to, Mr. Carlos. Miss Aaliyah, what are you most looking forward to?
So I like to eat, and all of the cooking and baking. I have made mac and cheese, guess how many times in the month of November?
Ooh.
31.
That is way too high. 4, which is a lot.
Yeah,
because
4.
cheeses are expensive and you got to grate them. I get like the fancy
you do.
cheeses.
You do.
so, like,
Yeah, you're not just like a craft from a box kind of
no,
lady.
like Havarti, Munster. I'll have to make it for you.
You
guys.
are a fancy cheeser.
Yeah.
Yes. So all the like fun snacking and like little parties that you have with friends and family.
You know, I have worked so hard to lose some weight. I am not looking forward to that.
When's the What's Up Casselberry Christmas party?
With macaroni cheese.
Yeah.
We will have to work on that. We can't say it on air because the whole of the community will come and crash our party because it's going to be such a fun time. Gemma, you can come.
Yes.
You can come. You can be our guest of honor. Robin, what about you? What are you most looking forward to this holiday season?
The cool weather. Spending time with friends, family,
Oh, that's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Are they listening? Is that why you said it?
I mean, 3 of you are right here.
Oh, yes, we are your friends and your family. Love that.
That's right.
And we have all our friends listening right now.
Both of them.
Thank you, listener.
Well, let's transition talking about festive things to talking about a festive thing that happened recently in Casselberry, where Santa Claus himself toured our neighborhoods over 4 nights. He was escorted by the Casselberry Police and the Seminole County Fire Department. And Carlos, you were out to see it. Did you get to see the big man?
Yes, I did get to see him. I had tried to stop him for some questions, but his security detail was very, very protective of him, and I was not able to get any of the questions that I wanted answered. Mostly was to confirm that I was on the nice list.
Yeah. Well, I think
Yeah.
he was dodging that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was, I was a part of that, and it really was a wonderful thing for our city. It takes a lot of planning, a lot of effort, probably a lot of resource as well.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun to drive around the neighborhoods and see families come out and gather in little block parties and wave at Santa, and we'd throw candy at them, and they loved it. And it really, for me, just kind of helped create that holiday spirit. You know,
Yeah.
the movie Elf, when they're at the end.
Yep.
What's the song they sing?
You better.
You better watch out.
watch
Yeah.
out.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yes.
How's it go, Jim?
Best movie ever.
Santa Claus is coming to town. And it was just like we were generating the Christmas spirit, the holiday spirit as we did it. And I loved it.
And I'm not sure if the listeners can hear it, but right now there's police sirens going on outside.
Yes.
But that's what you hear when the Santa run is approaching. You hear the police sirens and the fire trucks approaching. And so it's that you see all the lights coming around the corner and you hear the sound and you're like, yes, Santa's here.
Maybe that's him.
Maybe that's him.
Maybe that's Gemma. What do you think?
I think it's him and Mrs. Claus.
And Mrs. Claus, that's amazing. Well, anyway, thank you, City of Casselberry, for helping us all to get into the Christmas spirit. And we do hope that, listeners, you will have a very, very happy holidays. All right. Dad joke of the week time.
Oh, man.
Oh, what do you mean, Gemma? This is the part where your dad shines.
I can't do this.
All right, who wants to go first on our dad joke section?
Well, I can start.
Okay.
This one actually happened the other day when me and Gemma's mom, June, were on the phone. She called me the other day and she saw a fox on the way to work. Yeah, and I said, how did you know it was on its way to work? She hung up on me.
Boom! Okay, think about it, Gemma. But don't think too long, because it's not that funny. Good job, Carlos. Aaliyah, what do you have?
What's Santa's favorite snack?
Santa's favorite snack.
Yeah, probably his second favorite snack, actually, because cookies is number one.
Milk?
Okay, that's number two. Number three.
Icing.
We give up. What is it?
Crisp Pringles.
Crisp Pringles. Oh, all right.
Okay, that wasn't great.
How do sheep say Merry Christmas to each other?
Huh?
Feliz Navidad. Carlos, I bet this is true for you and June. What is every parent's favorite Christmas song?
The one that Gemma sings to us.
No, Silent Night.
Silent Night.
Why did Rudolph have to attend summer school? Because he went down in history. Okay.
Can I do a joke that I made up, but it's not exactly a dad?
Okay, well, there is a high bar of humor around this table, Gemma, so tell it as quickly as you can.
What?
Tell it.
What is the name of the sheep's Wizard of Oz?
The Sheep's Wizard of Oz. I don't know.
The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz. All right. And on that note, we will hear a word from our sponsor and come back with a great guest today. We want to thank our sponsor, the Casselberry Chamber of Commerce, who works tirelessly to unite businesses and fuel our economy within our city. The Chamber of Commerce meets on the first Wednesday of every month at the Metro Life Church in Casselberry. We would love for you to partner with them and celebrate all the good things that they do within our community. Thank you to the Casselberry Chamber of Commerce for being the supporter of the What's Up Casselberry Podcast. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the best part of the show where we stop our nonsense and talk to someone who has some sense. And today we have a smart and sensible young man with us. His name is Ed Pisani. You may have heard him on the podcast previously, but he is moving into a new role as the Casselberry Chamber of Commerce president. So he is currently president-elect, which is why we didn't have Hail to the Chief playing as he arrived in the building today. Ed, welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here, and I look forward to answering your questions.
Wow, that's good. That's a good, strong start. So let me just jump right in.
We have a lot of questions for you.
Perfect.
We do.
I love answering questions.
Okay. Start off with this one. If your life was a book, what would the title be? And what would the title of this chapter that you are currently in be?
If my life was a book, I would base it off of Malcolm Gladwell's book, Outliers.
Yes.
Because that's actually one of the reasons why I'm an entrepreneur today. Because I was working for a company at the time, and I read the book, and I was like, wow, I can change my life if I do this format of thinking and living my life. And here I am, speeded up, fast forward the clock, and I'm now coming in as chamber president. That was never on my radar screen when I was reading the book. I was just thinking I could be an entrepreneur and I could really do this, and I can transition my life into something new and exciting and be closer to parents in Florida.
I love it. So it inspired you. I actually met Malcolm Gladwell about a month ago.
Really?
At a hotel downtown Orlando, and he had just finished submitting his follow-up to Outliers, which is called Revenge of the Outliers, and it's now out.
I got to check that out. I got to see that one.
But that's his book. What would your book be?
My book, I would just have to rip off his book and be Liars Out.
Liars Out.
I honestly,
That sounds like a deep confessional. I'm a liar and I'm coming out the closet. I'm going to own up.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it would probably be off of a book I written, My 2 Cents. And but it would just be more like community related stuff. So this would be just talking about being a leader in the community and giving back, because my business has been blessed so greatly by the people in the different communities that I serve that I like to give back when I can, how I can. So that's probably what chapter I'd be on, is just giving back and my 2 cents.
Love it. You could call it My 2 Cents.
It literally, my first book is called My 2 Cents, and then blah, 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 blah. It's just never ending title.
Love it.
Look it up on Amazon.
How much does it cost?
Like $4.99 digitally.
Oh, $4.99 for a 2 cent book.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's inflation.
I'll be here all day,
it's
ladies and gentlemen.
inflation.
That was pretty good. So, Ed, I know we've actually gone a lot out in the community and kind of found some hidden gems, but what is your favorite hidden gem in our community?
Oh, man, there is quite a few. Between going to B-Town and getting the sushi and burgers, I really like that. Sometimes I just like floating around and having a coffee in some of the coffee shops. Those are kind of nice. Or a hot cocoa, because I don't always drink coffee anymore.
You're getting old.
I am getting old. I'm getting more gray in the beard.
I see that.
But I call it chrome because I'm in denial.
Chrome.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, so I have a lot of chrome in my beard. But yeah, there's a lot of places I like trying new hole in the walls places, and I'm always interested in checking them out. You name it, I'm always down for trying something new. So there's not a place, from the corporate stores, the mom and pops, I love them all.
There you go.
Yeah.
You are the model consumer.
Mm-hmm. I truly am. I try.
So, Ed, as we mentioned earlier, you've been on the podcast before, and we know you have a bunch of different things going on with your business and camping with your daughter, the Scouts troop, and all these other things. Tell us about this new role you'll be transitioning into and how you're going to fit that into this chaotic life.
Really, it started when I knew it was going to happen. I sat down with Alia early on. I said, we need to have a nominating committee early. I need to start getting things rolled out early, because of the fact that I have this important piece of my puzzle, which is my daughter's life, where I'm not only involved in scouting, but I'm also a church class teacher. So every other Tuesday I do church class, and I'm also help out the scouting district. So the first 3 Thursdays of the month, I'm locked in for that. So my life is very locked down. So on Sunday nights, we have our scout meeting, and then she does den chiefing on Monday. Tuesday is church class. Wednesday, I generally like to spend time with my wife and stay married. And then Thursday, I'm back to scouting. And then if it's a weekend, it's a scouting weekend. So I enjoy every aspect of this. My philosophy is, one of the reasons why I'm a business owner is I want to be engaged with my daughter's life. And she's only going to be this age once, and then that time has passed. So I want to be that person that's actively involved, because it's really important to me to be a role model for her in her life and help her have those answers that I think a father in a household should give to their daughter or their son. So it's when it comes to the chamber, it's just an extension of what I'm already doing. And I had started the nominating committee process for the scouting organization as well early on, because I said, okay, if I run these parallel, this should work fine. My daughter's troop is good because of the fact that we're just growing, and my double down effort was like, this is where the action is. We have to get this and get this growing. And I'm constantly recruiting leaders, volunteers to come in. And if you walk in the door, there's a high potential chance I'm going to get you involved, because I want to empower you and delegate to you so you can take some of the
So
work
if you
off my
see
plate.
Ed in the room, don't go in.
Run away. But they won't know what I look like because this is a podcast. Ha, ha, ha.
They're gonna look. They're gonna look for the chrome beard.
The chrome beard.
I will shave my beard.
That's funny. Ed, as you were sharing that, I'm reminded of Franklin Covey, the time management guru, who talks about getting the big rocks on your calendar first, right? And then filling the rest of your jar with the smaller rocks. And I love that you are prioritizing your family and your daughter, and everything else revolves around them, not the other way around, which is a common mistake.
Yeah. I try to start my every day with little wins. And this is something I've done for quite a few years now, where like I'll get up and the first thing I'll do is I know it sounds really strange, but I'll pour my family their drinks for the day. So my daughter needs a water bottle. My wife needs a hot tea. My wife needs a water bottle. I need to take care of my daughter's lunchbox and get all their stuff put into that. Then I need to feed my dog. I need to feed the fish. Those are all little wins. And putting all those little wins together makes, when you go after the bigger ones, the bigger rocks, more achievable, because you'd say, you know what? I already have 8 or 9 successes at the start of my day. I made the bed. I did this. I did that. And now I'm going to get going. And I could take on that and I can chip that rock apart because I already have successes that I've started with.
Yeah, there's a very famous book out by some military leader called Make Your Bed. And it's the same kind of principle. The first thing you do in the morning is you make your bed, and you can check off your list that you've done something. And I actually, my journal, I call it my Little Wins journal, because in my work, it's hard to kind of measure tangible success. So you count the little wins, and I love that. Anyway, we are getting sidetracked in a positive way. So you're taking on this new responsibility, President of the Chamber of Commerce, which requires a lot of leadership. Why are you passionate about moving into this leadership space?
I look at it as more being my turn. Like, I really don't look at it as being like anything other than that. This is a good community organization, and it deserves to have a good steward for this period of time to take it in the next direction it needs to go in. Once that's,
Did you say it's about time it had a good leader? Is that what I heard from that?
I did not say that. I did not say that at all.
Listeners, I'm
Alia
sitting
is
next to our
tremendous-
current leader, who is doing a tremendous job.
On a serious note, like, Alia has done a tremendous job. Generally, when I take over a top leadership position in a lot of community organizations, the bars on the floor are very low. Like, this is the first time where I had to stop and be very thoughtful, because the bar is very high.
Step up, man.
And
Step
like
up.
I've
Big
said
shoes.
that over and over again. There are big shoes to fill, and I'm looking forward to leaving my mark, leaving my legacy in the chamber, and hopefully building off of the momentum that Alia got us to, and then just keeping that bar high for the next person that comes in and takes over after me.
I've heard there's lots of discussion. I don't want to follow her. I don't want to follow her. So thanks for stepping up.
Oh, nice. So, yeah, you do have some pretty big shoes to fill.
She says with all the humility in the world.
But what are some of the things that you would want to build on that maybe I did or someone else has slowly worked on? Or what are some of the things that you want to change in your time as president?
You know, we can ask her to leave the room if you want to talk about the things you need to change.
Like a lot.
I can take constructive criticism.
Believe it or not, a lot of my conversations have been going on for the better part of a year. So there's not really big surprises. If anything, it's minor tweaks. Like even today, we were talking about how to make the luncheon programs more interesting and unique, and we came up with really good ideas. So it's not like me coming in and saying, now I'm going to change everything, goodbye, the door slam behind you. It's more of like, no, you did a great job. I want your input, and I want the inputs from the other past presidents of what they did. Truly, I want the chamber to grow. Like, I want to put a really strong advertising campaign in place. I mean, I'm not going to say anything crazy like I want to increase the chamber like 3 times the size it is today, because I don't think that's realistic. But I do want it to grow. I want new businesses to join. I want to let them know that we're business friendly. Our doors are open. We are Casselberry City Chamber. We're proud of that. We have a great program that we do. We have great activities that we do. And please come and join us and participate in these fun activities. Join a committee, get involved, and see great things happen. The pandemic is over. Let's really start getting to the next level.
Mm-hmm. Man, I want to follow you right now.
Right?
Let's go.
Exactly.
Let's go take it out.
This was the locker room chat right before the big game. I like it. So the Chambers had a lot of great events this year. We just had the Food and Wine Festival, which Alia did an amazing, fantastic job on.
Yes, she did.
And so we just wanted to know what can we expect? What do we see on the horizon for next year?
Right out of the gate, we have a golf tournament coming up on March 7th, and that's going to be a chamber versus chamber golf tournament. It's going to be at the Casselberry Golf Club. I highly recommend, if you want to play at that, sign up quickly. We have sponsorships available. That's a big deal because that goes to benefit the community. Following that, we have a scholarship thing that we do that's actually led up by our friend, Karen Almond. I want to give her a shout out because she makes that run smoothly. And then from there...
And she always listens to the pod, too.
She does.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
And all of Karen's fans. And then from there, we are just looking to have 10 and 2, like drive the car straight. Don't get crazy. It's not an Escalade, one finger on the steering wheel. And just keep on building up what we have stronger and stronger. And let's look at things in an administrative sense so we can make it all operate smoother in a nice way. And just keep on growing the chamber if we need to. Like, that's the real key, is like we want to get the membership. We want to do the quality programs. The golf tournament's coming right on the corner is a big one. We have the multi-chamber event expo where we team up with Winter Springs Oviedo, the Maitland Chamber and the Casselberry Chamber. So we have that as well. So we have a lot of good things. And then we're looking to do a lot more ribbon cuttings this year to let our businesses be highlighted. And we just are in a good place. So we just want to keep them in a good place and move the needle a little in a way that's effective and not outrageous.
Ed is leading well. He's been very diplomatic, right? He's giving
taught him well.
Lots of honor away. He's not offending everybody. He's sitting on the fence and wanting to raise the bar. It's very impressive. But Ed, we're gonna like ask you to play favorites now. Okay. The chamber has all kinds of events, right? Mm-hmm. Throughout the year. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite?
What's my favorite chamber event? Mm-hmm. I would say definitely...
No sitting on the fence on this one.
I'm not going to sit on the fence.
All right.
100%. My favorite one that I like to observe, that I observed last year, was in July. It was our speed networking program where we had all the different people talking with each other. They had 2 minutes to talk, and everyone got to know everyone in the room. And it was fun. One of the things that we did, do a little spin of the coin for the speed networking. It was a secret word. So as you're telling them about your business, you're tossing out something like avocado. And you're trying to fit that into the conversation. The person across the way, to know that they're listening to you and just not in La La Land, they would have to say, did you get the secret word? Do you know what it is? And they would whisper, like, was it avocado? And you're like, thumbs up. Yeah, it was. And that's kind of fun because that really keeps people 100% engaged. And when you go down the line and you say, give a thumbs up if you knew what it was, and majority of the line puts their thumbs up, that's kind of cool.
Well, Ed, actually, we've had a secret word in the podcast.
Really?
Yeah. Can you guess what it is?
I'm going to think maybe it could have something to do with, I don't know, is this tough? Like
Did you?
I caught it. And that's why I was wondering if you had said it on purpose.
I don't know. Like it's...
I thought that... Okay.
I feel like if I shout it out, that it won't be a secret anymore.
Well, I just dropped banana into the question just randomly.
Okay.
Anyway, okay.
I heard him go banana, and I was like,
what is he talking about?
I just thought
That's a secret word.
I thought it was just you being
weird.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I thought maybe I misheard you saying "been on a podcast."
We do need a secret word, though. Maybe when the guests get really boring.
Yeah.
We'll just like drop a secret word in there.
That's a good idea.
What could that word be, Ed?
I would use something that's like a $5 word. Go to like the school district, call up like the superintendent, be like, open up your SAT book, find that $5 word that's like 15 letters long and give it to us. Something that I can't even pronounce. And that's what you use as a secret word. So people won't even know what you're saying, and they'll have to stop and Google during the podcast what the word is.
All right, we'll get our research team right on that.
Our whole research and development team. Yeah, no, that was a great event. People were laughing, and I was there. I got to meet a ton of new people. That was greatly attended. So hopefully you have more of those networking events in store for us next year. Mm-hmm. So your business is not located in Casselberry, right? Or you're
Correct.
Maybe in the middle of a move?
That's a good question. I have my actual offices in Deltona, Florida.
Okay. That's
so I'm not even in the county, but like I have a...
Barely in the state.
I know. It's just like when you cross over St. John's River, it's a whole new world.
It is a whole new world. Robin, that was for you.
So, but because I
Okay, I'll stop.
There we go. Yeah, but like I have a small satellite office in Winter Springs, Florida. And one of the reasons why I joined the chamber was I want to be engaged with the community. And I have this one thing that everyone knows about is called car line if you have a child. And car line is a special moment that is a cross every young parent has to bear from like kindergarten to about, 8th grade. After that, you get into high school and the kids go to get cars and they go to school at 6 a.m. in the morning, and there's not much of a car line problem anymore. But because of that, trying to make a 7:30 meeting in the morning is kind of difficult because, like parents have separation, like they want to give the hugs, they want to do the high fives, fist bumps, they want to make sure the backpack's on right, they want to, slick down the hair.
Yeah, that's my memory of the car lines.
Yeah, it's
looking down my hair.
Special thing when you're in car line, you're like, please drive. So this is perfect because at a lunch meeting, I can be able to not worry about the car line, and I have the ability to be involved and not be late, because as a business owner, if you're late over and over again, it shows you're unreliable and it's not a good look and it looks unprofessional. So I'm always avoiding looking unprofessional. I've been invited to like 7 a.m., 7:30 meetings, even sometimes 8 o'clock meetings. And the first thing I say is, I'm sorry. And the second thing I say is, if I show up, I will be perpetually late. Mm-hmm. And I don't like that. That's not a good look. So like a afternoon style organization like this is a very good fit. And I see that as a potential growth opportunity for us to actually work on that niche and get people that are car line parents, that are business owners and business people involved and come out for lunch, because everyone needs to have lunch.
I just want to say thank you for calling us an organization. I think that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to us.
Yes. So another follow-up question to that, Deltona and then Winter Springs. Mm-hmm. So Casselberry, what sets us apart Casselberry-wise from other chambers in the area?
That's a great question, and I can truly answer that because while I was a bachelor and I was a young man before I had the chrome beard, I was very nice and handsome looking, and my wife was going for a doctorate degree, and I had a chance to join 14 different organizations because she was working on her doctorate degree, and she's like, I cannot go on a date with you every night, so you have to find something to do with your time. And I said, challenge accepted. So I joined the Seminole Regional Chamber, Oviedo Winter Springs Chamber, the Mount Dora Chamber, the West Volusia Chamber, the DeLand Area Chamber. I visited the Sanford Chamber. I went to
there's a support group for that.
I went to Toastmasters. I was part of the West Volusia Toastmasters. I was in the Rotary Club. I was in the Kiwanis Club. I was in the Freemasons. I was in the Scottish Rite Freemasons. I was in the York Rite Freemasons. I was involved in stuff. So when I said I was part of 14 organizations, that was not even a stretch. So,
wow.
Why I chose this one goes back to lunch. Everyone needs to have lunch. This is a good organization, and it fits where I'm at this point in my life, and I'm more than willing to give back. And it's great. I'm a Master Mason for life. I told my brothers in Freemasonry, once my daughter gets done with scouting, you'll see me again. I'm not out. I'm just sort of like having to put my priority time other places. So I'm excited about this upcoming year. It's a nice, fulfilling opportunity for me. But it's something that I'm also looking for mid part of the year to start getting my successor ready for, or depending upon how that all works out, getting everything organized in a nice way so things can be passed along when things are ready to be passed along.
Switching gears a little bit here with the topics, what advice would you give to a new business in Casselberry?
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Yeah, just really, really simple. It takes 5 years. The first 5 years are the toughest. People quit in the first 5 years. After the 5th year, I had momentum hit. And you got to wait for the momentum to hit, because what you're going to have is you're going to have these conversations, these talks, these visits you're going to do. You're going to go to different places. You're going to have the downs. You're going to have the lows. You're not going to have the good moments. Focus on your business plan. If you don't have one, write one. From there, go forth and just embrace the boring. Because like a lot of times what happens with business owners is they get excited with the startup and they get excited with that moment of saying, I'm creating something new, I'm doing something exciting, this is fresh, this is different. But when the processes work, you need to embrace it because you're making money. Mm-hmm. And if you're making money, really take a hard look at that and say, I'm a new business owner, I need to go forth and just replicate that process because that process is working. How can I maximize this one thing? If you really have a burning desire, get to a place where you can set up a second business, or you have something else you might want to do, like volunteer-wise. But if it's working, embrace the boring, don't give up, wait for that 5-year marker, you'll see the momentum come in, it will happen. And always remember, every day, there is someone new that's in the community that needs your service and product. There's always someone new.
Thank you for that wisdom. It is time for us to wrap up. But before we do, should there be any listeners that would like to know more about the Chamber, how do they connect with you and the Chamber of Commerce and make 2025 a year that really counts for their business?
Well, it's actually pretty easy. We meet at the Metro Life Church over in Casselberry, Florida. We meet on the first Wednesday of the month, unless it's shown on our website on casselberrychamber.org. You can check out the calendar. .com, casselberrychamber.com. I'm very sorry about that.
Well, he's only the incoming president. He'll get that right when he
I have room
becomes
for
the
growth.
actual president.
Like if you interview me in a few months, I'll have the .com down. But yeah, they can go to casselberrychamber.com, check out our calendar. If you come to the first meeting, come up and say hello to me. You can sit at my table. We can get to know each other. And don't be shy. The Chamber is all about supporting our businesses. And if you're a business owner, you're a business leader, you're a business active professional, come on out, check us out. It's a great organization. Get involved, and you'll have a great time.
Ed, thank you so much for your leadership in our community. We are excited about your tenure as the Chamber of Commerce president, and we hope that some of our listeners will stop by. We'll get to know you, get to know our chamber, and benefit from all that it offers. Thank you so much for being our guest today.
Oh, you're welcome. This is a pleasure.
Well, thank you, Ed, once again for that interview. We appreciated the time that you spent with us. We talked about how you're a very, very busy guy, so thank you for taking some time to talk to us and our listeners. Listeners, we would like to leave you on this episode with an inspirational moment. This quote comes from Hamilton Wright Mabie. Blessed is the season which engages the whole world in a conspiracy of love. I'll say that again. Blessed is the season which engages the whole world in a conspiracy of love. As we approach this holiday season, we're hoping that everybody is able to see their families and spend some time with loved ones, eat some good food, and give back to their communities.
Thank you, Carlos, and thank you, listener, for listening to another episode of the What's Up Casselberry Podcast. This podcast is hosted by Alia Ray, Carlos Piero, and Andy Searles, and produced by Robin Kepi, and special guest host, Gemma. For more information, visit us at whatsupcasselberry.com. Until next time, Merry Christmas.
Thank you for listening.